a master's student here at UNC Charlotte, and I also work in the University Career Center, focusing on all of our disability outreach programming. And my neurodiverse identity is autism.
My name is Beth Rose. I work in the Bursar office, and I have ADHD and sensory processing disorder.
Hello, I'm Zoe Brannon. I am a senior studying social work, and I'm currently a BSW intern at the Office of Disability Services.
My name is Giovanna Diaz. I am a senior at UNC Charlotte, majoring in health systems management with a minor in chemistry. What makes me neurodiverse is I have ADHD.
I wanted to run a dog hotel. I was going to own one and have all the dogs around me all the time.
I think when I was younger, I've always wanted to do something where I could help people.
Actually ended up going to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and I was on a trajectory to become an air traffic controller with the FAA, but then September 11th happened in 2001, and that completely changed the trajectory of my life.
I like FaceTime and phone call. I have too much to say, so I cannot just text. So yeah, big FaceTime or phone call person.
I definitely like to text people. I'm working on FaceTime and calling, but texting is very quick, and I don't like to talk a lot. So.
Shut Up and Dance With Me by Walk the Moon. Yeah, those will get me moving every time.
Anything Pitbull. Anything Pitbull.
I think by Beyonce, really. I'm in my Beyonce era again.
There are neurodiverse people, and then there are neurotypical people. And we all work on different operating systems. And so it's kind of like, the way I describe it is, you have Apple phones and you have Android phones. And they can talk to each other, but they don't use the same operating system to talk to each other. So we're able to communicate, but we communicate differently.
Creating a space where all students, despite what kind of disability they have a place where they can feel comfortable and welcome.
People with ADHD aren't always unfocused.
We're not lazy. It's just something a little different.
I love this question because it always brings me back to the idea of universal design. The way it often is people have to disclose their disability and share with people that they need certain accommodations in order to function in the workplace. With universal design, you're creating a space where people with disabilities can choose to disclose or not to disclose and still get the help that they need. An example of this might be if you have a virtual meeting, allowing people to keep their cameras off or on. I know for myself, who's autistic, if we're in a virtual meeting with a bunch of people, I have a hard time focusing on what's going on if I have to know that my camera's on and people like see my video. So keeping my camera off allows me to then focus on what's going on. And having that as maybe a policy across the board could help other people as well.
So in the workplace, I think it'd be great for people like me to have like actual secluded workplaces where it's just silent and, you know, things like that. I also think like a set work schedule. I feel the way that my brain works is like I need to have lists of things, or I need to know exactly what I'm doing every single hour.
We should definitely talk about this on campus because we have a lot of students, faculty, staff who definitely have disabilities that are never acknowledged or known of spaces that they can go to. Creating these spaces, creating these conversations with whoever's on campus who might have a disability or who's neurodiverse, that they can feel seen, they can feel heard, and that they can connect with others who might have the similar identities of theirs.
Because I am on a pre-dental track, I have to take harder classes like organic chemistry. So I've trained my brain to hyper-focus on organic chemistry.
When I first started, I wanted to know where to plant my feet. Where does the punch originate from? Where does this kick originate from? And so I was able to hyper-focus on my teachers, where their foot was, where that punch landed, how it was motioned through their body. And through that, I've been able to now teach classes.